So this package is filled with exclusive items from Australia. Sorry, I didn't say it loud enough. This package is filled with exclusive items.
A little louder. I don't think they heard you in Australia.
So let's go ahead and check it all out. So I've opened up the box here. We're gonna get into it, but welcome to Comfort Cartoons Mail Time. Camera flip.
We just got an email.
This is going to be an awesome one because this package came from Sherry H. Thank you so much to Sherry. She's an amazing member of the Rep Pack, and I feel so fortunate to have her in the community because we get to check out all this stuff that only comes out in Australia. There may be a couple items that we share with Australia in the box, but I'm always mind blown when we do these videos as to like what stuff we never see here. It reminds me how big the Spongebob brand is. In Japan, the UK, Australia, China, every single country has their own Spongebob market. We may share a couple items here and there, but I would say like at least 50% of the stuff that they get, we never see here in the US. So these packages from Sherry give us a little taste of what's going on in Australia, or a big taste, honestly. So thank you so much, Sherry. Let's go ahead and check it out. I'm gonna start off with this right here. We have a shirt. I'm just gonna go straight off the top. Oh, I forgot to give you a little spoiler here real quick. There you go, that was your spoiler. It was partially blurred out. You can't really see too much anyway because of bubble wrap. But let's start off with this. We got a shirt here on top, and it's a Garfield shirt. Oh, the quality on this is so nice too. The brand is bettercotton.org. It feels like Better Cotton, and it feels like an organization. But the Garfield shirt here, it says Garfield Diner, his own little restaurant. I don't know how a man who literally scarfs down everything could have a restaurant. How does anything make it to anybody's table? But it has a phone number on there too. It's 866-936-8120. Huh. Usually, like, when they do these, they always have, like, that stereotypical, like, movie or cartoon phone number, like 555-1991 or something like that, but this is got a legitimate phone number, so don't recommend calling that. In the back of it says, estimated 1978, open late, diner for love of food. That is awesome. Thank you so much for the Garfield shirt. And again, I've never seen this here before, and you'll definitely see me rocking that shirt. It's the right size, too. Thank you. And then what are these? Ooh, Pop Pals. Okay, that's awesome already. And then it has these little fans too. So over here we have the pop-ups, which Ryan will put up on screen. They're literally like these little pop-up figures that slide open. They like dissect the character and there's a popsicle inside of them. But this one is also a popsicle. It says fruit flavored lollipop. Oh, and it's taped closed. Let's just remove the tape just enough so we can try this out. So it's similar to our pop-ups here in the US, but you slide it open, he pops open like that, you have the lollipop there, but what's way cooler to be honest is when you pull it down, he twists back that other direction. So a kind of like higher quality version of the pop-up. And honestly, the mold on it is a lot better too. I'm gonna put the sticker back on there so we can keep it like, you know, in its minty shape there, but that's fantastically cool. That's super cool. And then here's the SpongeBob one too. Man, those look, to be honest, way better than the pop-ups. Those are so cool. The SpongeBob's mold is fantastic too. I don't know what he's doing with his hands, but I like it. It's like he's holding his belt or something. He's giving you one of these, you know? But the twist function to it is really satisfying. Okay, and then we have these Scooby-Doo fans. They're these little tiny fans with candy in them, and we do have a lot of these here in the US, but they're usually like batter. Look at this, it has a little trigger on the side where it like you press the button and it makes the fan move, which is also like the little like pressure you feel pressing on it is kind of satisfying too. They're nice fidget toys and a nice little breeze coming out of here too. Okay, okay. You would think for the country who invented a throwing object that comes back to you, they would have a lazier fan. But man, that fan's a little, you gotta work for your breeze in Australia. No batteries included with this one. That is super cute though. So we have all three different colors. I gotta say my favorite is the blue one though, that Scooby-Doo style blue. Very cool though. So we get to kind of see like their, you know, like their toy candy kind of in Australia too, comparatively to ours. Oh, there's also this really nice pin too. This is not a toy, licensed novelty pin by Typo. So there's like a legitimately really high quality like pin. It's not like a plastic. It's actually got like a porcelain figure of SpongeBob on top, and the pin is really heavy, like a weighted pin. It feels really professional as well too. That is really nice. Does it still work too? Oh man, that is still working. That's definitely going in my desk. That is so cool. The quality on it is just like fantastic. Typo does some really good stuff. Like I don't know if we have one here in the US. I've never seen one. Oh, and there's also a freaking notebook to go with it. So there's actually a plush notebook to go with it. This one is definitely gonna go into our vault for right now because I have a few notebooks. I think some from Sherry last time maybe even that I haven't gone through yet, but this with the pen is going to be perfect. And just the fact that it's got that nice quality like plush material on the outside, I love it. What I like about a lot of the stuff that we're getting here as well is it's like you can open it and also reclose it too. Oh, that's just awesome. The inside of the notebook has the iconic pineapple branding on the inside there. And then the pages have a little Gary on the bottom. And if I would have had this pillow in middle school, I would have fallen asleep in class a lot faster. Just put my forehead on it and knock out. I think like maybe at least 30% of middle school I spent unconscious. Late night Pokemon, late night Call of Duty, you know, happens. Okay, we have a bag here, which looks like it is from JB Hi-Fi. Let's see what we have inside of here. We have a Garfield air freshener, as well as a Spongebob air freshener. Some Spongebob Gary socks there. Those are so clean. Like, I kind of like how, you know, it's very, like, I wouldn't say like adult, but I mean very like mature, like the quality on it. Like it does, like this pin and these socks, like you could wear these and it's not too childish, you know, like I'm all for childishness too, but it's nice to have like some SpongeBob items for those people that are a little bit more reserved than me. They could have, you know, like you could wear these to work and, you know, it's just a little Gary on your sock. Like it's not too loud or expressive, you know, but it's a little bit of Gary, a little bit of SpongeBob love with you at work. We have the Feed Me Garfield magnet there, as well as these little Ooshis. I'm assuming these are probably for Karina. It says Hello Kitty and it's a Ooshis. These are these like a little squishable Hello Kitty figures. I'll definitely be handing these over to Karina. Okay, then next up here, this is a carrying case, it looks like. It's so cute. It's like a, oh, for Nintendo Switch. It's a Nintendo Switch carrying case. But look, it's got a 3D SpongeBob on the front. That is so adorable. And his face is squishable. Oh my goodness. And it's got little compartments for your Switch games too. Oh, that has got to be the coolest Switch case I've ever seen. I like that little 3D face on it so much. I just want to squish his little freaking cheeks right there. 10 out of 10, that is epic. It's by the brand Numbskull. Again, another brand I've never heard of here. Oh, and she sent more of these. Oh man, you know, I kept the box for the last one, but I did open these because I was so tempted I had to try them out. These are ridiculously good. Being in Australia, you know, for us, our fruit snacks, they like do not care how much dye we put in them. They don't care how much sugar they are.
Today's tip, look out for hidden sugar.
There's like 1% natural fruit juice. These ones are the opposite. These ones have, wow, so 70% fruit juice and 20% fruit juice concentrate. So like ours, it's like all the fruit that our fruit snacks didn't have, they sent to Australia and other countries for their health. So we got less than 1% fruit juice. They got more than 99% fruit juice. These were delicious though. Like they feel so good. Like they don't feel like chemicals. They don't feel like of course the ones here in the US are delicious, but you're partly eating like all artificial flavoring and just like plastic essentially, like something close to plastic, like grape peels, apples, strawberry concentrate in order to make them semi-colorful. But that's why the colors are a little bit more natural than the bright neon blue one that we had here in the US, even though that was the best one, let's be real. And there's 2 boxes in here, so I can open one of these. I opened the last one. I'm gonna try my best to keep one of these sealed, but I was too curious to try them last time, and I kind of wanted a magnet. I did keep the box like I said, but I'm gonna keep one sealed for sure this time. Hey, and these packages came all the way across the world, and those gummies are still solid. Like they're not even melted together. Let's see what we got for our magnet. Okay, so for the magnet, it comes in here, free magnet as well. You gotta love when it comes a little free toy inside of your product. Oh, that is so cool. It's a super solid, high quality magnet, and it's got monsters here with Scooby here hiding. And again, the magnet quality is awesome. There's 30 of these magnets to collect, which I mean, you could do over a period of time if you're getting these for lunch or something every week. Very, very cool. Very cool. And let's pop these open. Look at those natural colors right there, man. That one's so natural, it's still moving. It rolled all the way to the other side of the room. Okay, there is a note in here. I didn't see it till just now, so let's take a look. She said, add anything you want to your collection. Anything that you have already, feel free to give away. So anything that we have doubles of, I can see a couple items in here that we're gonna be giving away over on my Whatnot stream, so that way they can go into somebody's collection over on Whatnot. Again, that link will be in the description down below. When you use that link, you get $15 for free just for signing up, and you can also enter in on all the giveaways that I do over there. So thank you so much, Sherry, appreciate it. Since she also sent me some of these Scooby snacks so I could open them up for the magnet. Yes, I have one magnet on my fridge currently. Now I'll have two, and I have some delicious gummies as well. Thank you so much, Sherry. It's so sweet of you. And she said, keep up the content you do for everybody. Thank you so much. I will continue to keep doing this. I love it, so thank you so much for supporting it. All right, the next up here, this is so cool. I did not get this one. This did come out here in the US, but I was not able to get this one because I had to get all the other ones. Ended up costing quite a bit, so being able to get this in the collection now is so awesome. You got SpongeBob here on his surfboard. They did an incredible job sculpting his body like in a, you know, kind of in like a position to kind of keep his balance. They did such a good job on it, and it comes with a controller because it is an RC, and down there you can see the controller is actually a little mini surfboard on some waves, and it's USB rechargeable too. But just in its packaging, this looks beautiful. I love it so much. This will definitely be going here in the cavern. It's got the 25th anniversary logo on it too. Just a beautiful piece here, and I'm so glad we were able to get one now. Thank you, Sherry. And for the doubles, I do have this one in the collection right here. I did open mine up, but I still do want to give this away on our Whatnot stream. So we have a brand new sealed Sandy Cheeks here on her shellboard with a whipping lasso, you guys can see there. So we'll be giving that away over on the Whatnot stream, as well as, I don't know, I can't remember off the top of my head. I think I might have this one as well too. The pineapple wagon here, not the paddy wagon. It looks very similar, but a pineapple wagon. So this will be giving away as well. Look at this calendar. It says making bad decisions like. It's got them just celebrating. I love that image of SpongeBob. He's so freaking beautiful. And then you've got Patrick right there too. You can see some of the different designs they have for the different months there as well. I love this one right here for Halloween. It says there's two types of people on Halloween. I was definitely Patrick as a kid for sure. Like, I liked dressing up for Halloween. That was fun. But to be honest, I was strictly in it for the candy. Like, if they had not handed out candy, I probably wouldn't have gone out. It was like the candy was, it was a once a year job that I got to do to acquire candy. So I love that. It's really true. Some people love the festivities of Halloween. Now I definitely do. But as a kid, it was all about the candy. That's what I thought of Halloween. Didn't think about the costumes, didn't think about the decorations. I thought about the candy. Oh, a new freaking, I'm like literally growing my fingerboard collection because of you beautiful people here. It says Screen Legends. This is the Hot Wheels skateboard for Mickey Mouse. And it's got Mickey kind of like with these jelly beans everywhere in this like crazy watercolor style. And it comes with the shoes. It comes with the shoes. That is fantastic. So I'll definitely be adding this to my Hot Wheel collection. So because I'm such a sealed collector, when it comes to like my SpongeBob stuff and everything like that, and like my Pokemon, everything, with my fingerboards, I like to actually use them. So I open up every single fingerboard that we get in. I think there's a couple of like the Nickelodeon ones I don't usually, just because it's part of this collection. But when it comes to everything else, I do, because I just love fingerboarding. So switching them out with different designs is always fun. Ooh, yeah, baby. That's a nice board too. We also have the Major Chomp SpongeBob here. Karate SpongeBob. That is sweet. This is from Super 7. It's still on the card. Thank you so much. That one is fantastic. And a lot of people don't know this, a fun little fact, but SpongeBob's karate gear there, that was actually a decision that was made by Nickelodeon. They decided that if SpongeBob was going to be fighting in the show, unlike TMNT or like Danny Phantom, they wanted it to be more of like a mixed demographic show. They decided if he's going to be fighting, he's got to to be wearing some kind of protective gear. So therefore, Steven and the team ended up adding on these karate outfits for them, which is just like crazy because, like, you know, corporate doesn't do a lot of great things usually. Usually they always are taking from the creativity, but I think that that was one of those things that the crew ended up turning into something absolutely iconic. So I love it. Okay, and then we have the new Pez. So a lot of you guys told me last time we got a package from Sherry, I got this Patrick in, and it was a new design. I thought it was an Australia exclusive, but what it is they have finally after years changed the mold on the SpongeBob Pez. The original Pez design was the same exact mold, re-released in different packaging for over like 24, 25 years, the same exact mold. And just right now they changed the mold. It is kind of crazy to think about that to me, like that it's the end of the era of the original Pez mold. But I can't lie, this one is much cuter than the OG one. You guys know me, I'm not like super, like I love vintage SpongeBob, that's my favorite stuff to collect, but I'm not 100% biased. If I think something looks a little better, I will call it out. I love all eras of SpongeBob, and I think this one's colors and cuteness, SpongeBob's only gotten cuter over the years, if you ask me. Next up here, we've got the Patrick ornament here. We have a few different Christmas ornaments. We have Patrick, we have a Mikey here, the Michelangelo one. For Karina, we have the Hello Kitty ornament. She's gonna flip about that. And the SpongeBob one to go with the Patrick. Beautiful, and definitely gonna be going on our Nickmas tree next year. We got a bigger Nickmas tree, so we definitely have a little bit more room left. We added a few of her ornaments that Sherry sent last year onto the tree as well, but now we have even more of them. And I love, oh my gosh, this Garfield mold is gorgeous. That's another character that has just gotten cuter over the years. Original Garfield, the modern Garfield. I mean, come on, that is one fat cat. He's still fat and still adorable, but a little bit more smoothed out, you know? And there he goes. That one looks fantastic. It's got his Christmas list. It says, it's all about me. And very much so, Garfield. It should be all about you, because you're freaking precious. You're an American icon at this point, dude. We also got in some stickers here. There's some SpongeBob stickers right here. Squidward trying to do the thing so bad, but Patrick's pulling him in today and saying, hey, no thing today, buddy. We've got a SpongeBob Mylar balloon. We have a mug here, which is a weird style here. It's got just the SpongeBob logo with a bunch of different SpongeBob prints on it. There we go. And hey, there you go, Squidward. You get to do the thing. Yeah, you like that, buddy? Oh, it look like you do, but that's kind of what you do, huh? That's kind of the thing. There we go. Really cool style on that one. And these right here, what is this? Scene setter. Oh, dude, that is awesome. This is green label. That's really good for display too. This is like a really cool, it has this awesome SpongeBob and Sandy like surfing kind of on a shell there too. And that's like a separate sticker, it seems like, that you can actually add on to the backdrop. And you can see the backdrop here too. That would go really, really good. Like as we expand the cavern, hopefully in the later years is the plan. Like this would definitely look really cool to like go behind a section or behind some plushies or a shelf or something like that. But if anything, just that really big sticker of like Sandy, SpongeBob, and Patrick kind of sliding there. But it's from 2006 too, so I don't know if this is like new old stock in the stores. Sometimes with the party material, you can find some pretty old stuff like in the party section because they like mass produce so much of it that they're still selling through it today. Like even this is yellow label era, so probably like 2012, 2013, but 2006 being the late end of the green label era. And the same thing goes for this right here. Oh, that is awesome. Brand new old stock SpongeBob like full body balloon here. They probably had this at like a Party City style store there, and this is probably from 2006, 2007 as well. And I remember these balloons. They used to have the string, and at the bottom there was like a little plankton, like, you know the little teddy bear, right? Put the little teddy bear that goes at the end of balloons. Like those things were so like, it's like such a vibe in themselves, but they had a plankton version of this. If we could find a picture on, put it on screen here. But I actually don't have one of those. They have the plankton like balloon weight that would keep your balloon from just flying off into the heavens. And maybe it's an ADHD thing though, but like when I was a kid and I would just see a balloon like flying in the sky, that was like top 5 moments of the day to me. I just thought it was so cool, and you just watch it until it slowly, like you're like, oh, do you see it still? Do you see it still? And then it's like you're talking with your friends or like your parents, and then they can't see it or you can, and then it's just gone. And you're like, you know, as far as I knew as a kid, you know what I mean? It was just gonna keep going, you know, like aliens would be flying by and be like, wow, somebody just graduated. So I was always ready I used to always try to let my balloons go when I was a kid. Like if they were ones that I didn't want to keep, that was my way of doing space graffiti. That way the world, the universe knew I was there. We have another one of these birthday scene creators here. So this is the same thing. It's got a little door entrance. You can kind of put this in like your, you know, front door, your back door, wherever the party is being held. It's a 6-foot limit. So, you know, some of us might have to duck a little bit going in, but hey, that's epic. Has the happy birthday on the top there. And this is also yellow label as well. Okay, and I saved these for last because these are the Australian versions of the costumes. So here in the US, we got the inflatable versions of SpongeBob and Patrick. But I don't know, I think in some ways these are a little cuter. Like the inflatable ones look a little bit more accurate, but this is kind of adorable. The Patrick outfit here, it's like a little onesie, and he's got the shorts on too. So it literally is like Patrick's, like basically Patrick's shorts with like a little like Patrick skin colored like a hoodie and hood. This guy's freaking adorable. I mean, he could be like a murderer for all I know, but if he's wearing that, man, I'd trust him. That's so cute. He's probably not. I'm sorry, whoever that is. Oh, he reappears in the SpongeBob one. I think I prefer the Patrick one, but it's just cool. This kind of reminds me of like the kids SpongeBob costumes, just kind of resized like back in the day. Like back in the day, they just had these SpongeBob ones that were just kind of like, you know, you put your arms through his body and you were then SpongeBob. And it doesn't, I don't know if it comes with the brown pants. Like a lot of times they do that. Like they have the person wearing something that's like perfect for the costume. And then you get home and you're like, oh wow, it doesn't come with those Jordans. Like you probably should figure it doesn't, but the pants look like it would come in there, but I don't think it does. Oh my god, is it made in Madagascar? Bro, I didn't even know they did anything in Madagascar. I thought Madagascar was like strictly a jungle. Man, King Julian over there working an assembly line, getting these costumes out for you guys. Made in Madagascar. Dude, man, Madagascar was not represented very well in that film. I didn't even know people were there. Okay, there we go. That is the end of this box though. Thank you so much, Sherry, for sending this stuff in. We definitely gonna add a couple items here to the collection. As always, this is our showcase room, so I can only add so many items, but whatever we don't add is going into our vault so we can archive it and preserve it and keep it in its minty shape and continue to grow this collection and getting our numbers up, 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 up. So hopefully one day we can have the or one of the biggest in the world SpongeBob and Nickelodeon collections. But there are a couple items that I definitely want to add in here today, and we have some stuff to give away over on our Whatnot stream. So again, if you guys haven't already, go check out the Whatnot stream. Again, you get $15 for free. And if you guys want to support the show further and help keeping new episodes coming out for you beautiful people, go check out our Patreon. You can sign up for $2 a month, and when you sign up, you get extended versions of every video that I do here on YouTube, early release and 100% ad free. But like I said, stay tuned here. Before we go anywhere, you know the drill. Scan it. Alright, Surf and Go SpongeBob is right here in the shelf. I did have to swap out our patty here, but that one had already been moved from the Gillet Grub anyway, so there we go. The Surf and Go RC is on the shelf. The SpongeBob Pez is going right here with the original mold. You can see the little upgrade right there, actually. There we go. Right here in my Tiki Cups is where I put all my pins that I use during my Whatnot stream. This is definitely going to be my new go-to. Alright, and the air fresheners will be going in my car. I always throw new ones in there. These will be going in our files, and these guys will be going with our food collection. And Karina will be getting her Hello Kitty ornament, and these will be going into the bin with the other Nickmas tree ornaments. Welcome to one of Marcus's forgotten outros. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new here, Patreon, Whatnot, all that information is down below. And I'll see you guys in this video right here that I know you're gonna love. Go check it out, click on it, go over there. I'll be there too. Adios, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bloop.